Alright, this is Lazy Time Games. I'm Sarkis and she's
Christiana.
And
I'm pretty sure everyone knows who we are by now.
Yes. But today we thought about doing something else besides no gameplay today. Today is this is gonna go up on Memorial Day, so we thought in the light of a friend's passing, we thought we could remember him by sharing our memories. And if you want to share your memories, go ahead and comment down below. And yeah, I mean, it's never easy hearing the news of a friend passing away.
It's so weird, like, I didn't know him that well, but he's such a huge part of the department.
He is, yeah.
So it's just, like, you always think someone's gonna be there, and then they're just not.
Yeah, exactly. And I met him in 2014, my first semester at CSUN. I met him in Theater 108. It's, if you guys know, CSUN had a professor named Shad Willingham, and the first assignment we had was to introduce ourselves, and we had to partner up with, well, he was the one that partnered us up, and I was partnered with Lance. Lance was my partner to introduce myself to him, and he was going to introduce himself to me. And I had this lame story about me being a loser in high school and how I went from being loser to prom king and all that stuff. And he had a very endearing and heartwarming story about his friend who also died from a motorcycle accident. He had a bracelet on his wrist, and he said that he kept it on his wrist because he wanted to continue his friend's legacy. Even though he wasn't religious, it was a cross. It was a bunch of crosses that connected each other on his wrist, and he was like, I'm not religious, but I want to continue his legacy, you know. And in the most ironic way possible, that was the same fate that Lance had, which is crazy to think about. So, what can you do? You know, what can you say?
I mean, I really only knew him through other people, and seeing him in the shows, of course.
Mm-hmm.
He was so fantastic. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
And you just think, like, you see some people on stage at CSUN and you're like, oh, this is a hobby. Like, they're gonna go into some other profession eventually, but he actually had it, you know?
Yeah.
I could see him actually going somewhere and having a career in theater and actually doing well, because he just had that personality that
He was always
catches
smiling.
everyone's attention.
Yeah, he was always smiling, cracking jokes. I was in a production with him. It was a small-time production at CSUN, set up by students. And it was a Shakespeare production. I don't know if you guys remember. It was like Shakespeare for Dummies or something like that. Like,
I don't think I ever saw
no?
that.
Or
No. Was it
Shakespeare for the Uninterested, I think it was called.
Oh.
It was Amanda Grace Williams' project.
Oh, wait, I did see some of that, actually.
Maybe you did.
From the booth.
Yeah, and he played Romeo as well as a bunch of other characters, but Romeo was his signature role in that. And I remember during rehearsals he would just get his guitar out and start playing, and I would be like, yeah, and I would just like sing along. I'm like, do 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 do, you know, like being a lame-o myself. But
Well, that's just what we do in the theater.
yeah.
department.
But like I would be like, hey Lance, let me get that guitar. Let me try something, and I would fail at strumming it because I don't know how to play guitar, and he would sing like some beautiful melodic tune with my horrible strumming, and it would somehow work. I don't know how that. It was weird.
That's funny.
But yeah, I don't know. He was just an awesome guy. I mean, what else can I say?
He had a YouTube channel and he put some songs up on there. And I think he actually subscribed to us and we subscribed back. And I know Peter and I talked about having him as a guest on our show because we know he likes games or liked games.
Yeah.
And it would have been really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. excuse our silence. We just
I think everyone's in the same place.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
that's actually watching this is gonna get it.
yeah. And we'll provide a link in the description. It's going to be a GoFundMe page for Lance and his family going through this. Any little amount, whatever amount you can, donate, it counts. It really, at the end of the day, it adds to something. So it could be $1, it could be $10, whatever you can donate, it'll be really appreciated if you can do that. But yeah, it's not something we wanted to talk about, but it's something we feel that we needed to talk about because you don't expect things like this to happen. No one does. And when it does happen, it takes an effect, sometimes tenfold, And so we wanted to address the situation. Not that we're, the closest people to Lance, or we weren't really close to him that much.
Well, we were in the department, and the department's a family.
Yes.
So
But we
felt
we
like
all
we
we all
needed
loved
to show
each
our
other. Yeah.
support.
We all love each other, no matter what. So yeah. I don't know.
I guess thanks for tuning in
Yeah.
and remembering.
Yeah. Please remember, please hold each other tight. Love your family, love your friends, no matter what. And yeah. This has been Lazy Time Games.
See you guys next time.